when the sun goes down tonight.
Excellent. Let's start.
There'll be
7.
one thing on my mind. Want to discover a part of me.
I hope you can see me from here. Yes, like that. Okay, grab the circle in your hands. Let's just do a shoulder roll. As we fully inhale and exhale. Making sure that your pelvis is in neutral, your chest stays open, and the crown of your head is trying to touch the ceiling above you. And reversing the shoulders. And one more. Now we lift the circle up. We side bend, stretch the side of the body. In, exhale, back to center. Inhale, other side, and exhale. Try to make sure that you're not leaning forward or leaning back. You're going to the side. Squeezing your center. And back. Now one big step back. Back heel is lifted. As we bend both knees, we lift the arms in front. So we have two 90-degree angles. And as we take the circle and pull towards the chest, we flex the foot, yes, the leg in front of us. And we do again. Press the circle and pull the circle. Yes. Press and pull. And 4. Warming up the body. Stay aligned. And 5. Use a bit of momentum. And 6. You need to be able to lift that leg. 7. And 8. And down. We're going to do the other leg. So back leg first, and then we lift as we bend, and we pull. Pressing and pulling. Many things to do at the same time, so we have to stay focused. And 4. And 5. And 6. Pull and press. Last one. Great. Shaking the leg, going back to the other side. We're gonna add a twist. So exactly the same movement, but as we stand up to the front, we're gonna twist with the chest. So bending the knees, lifting the arms, yes. And now pulling, twisting. And back, pressing the circle and pulling. And 3. Good. And 4. And 5. We go to 8, 6, and 7, and 8, and we stay there. Now we press and we pull, press and pull, and 3, and 4, shoulders away from your ears, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we go back down. We now place the circle on the front knee, and as we pulse with the hips, we pressing with a circle. 3 and 4, 5, shoulders away from your ears. We go to 10, 2 more, and 1 more. And you come back. Excellent. Let's do the whole thing on the other side. Twisting. So inhale, big step, and we press the circle and pull. We do this 8 times. 2, pull and twist. 3, pull and twist. 4, we go to 8. No tension in the neck. 5 and 6. Go nice and low. 7 and 8, and we hold. And now we press and pull. I'll see you here. 2, we go to 8. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Going back, bending both knees. Circle on the front, both hands on it, and we press, pulsing the legs. 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 9 and 10. Very nice. Shaking the legs, coming to the mat. Inhale here and exhale, flexing the neck, the upper back, the lower back, and placing the circle on the floor. Now we're pressing, keeping that roundness of the back and up. Arms are straight. It's as if your abs are doing all the movement here. So your abs are pushing on that circle. Arms are straight. Back stays in a round position. And we press. Squeezing your abs as your hands push a bit against that circle. And 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're flattening the back, bending the knees, and lifting the back leg up. Stay focused. You're only going to stay there for a few seconds. And we come back. Keep the knees bent. And we do the other leg. Back extended. Pointing the toes to the wall behind you. Shoulders away from your ears. No tension in the neck. Tuck that chin so that the back of the head is aligned with your shoulder blades, and lower the foot. Now place the circle in about the middle, so front of the mat, and come into a downward dog position. Pushing your heels towards the mat, flattening your back as much as you can. Tailbone to the ceiling. And come to an old fours position. Let's articulate the spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your back. Here is a time where you stretch between each vertebra. All the tensions in the back. If you do this every day, you might save yourself a physio visit. Inhale, look up. Tailbone to the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Press away from the mat. Excellent. Now take the circle, place it either underneath your belly or your sternum. And we're going to do push-ups. Assisted push-ups. opening the arms wider than the mat, flexing one foot back, flexing the other foot back, and lowering slightly more. Hip bones, pubic bone is trying to touch the mat, so you lengthen your lower back, no arching of the back. And we bend the elbows and up, and 2. Think that your head is not moving here. Your head is aligned with your spine. Lift your head up, Karen. The back of the head should be aligned with your shoulder blades. Tuck your chin. Yes. And now push back your head. Yes. And down and up. And down and up. And 3. And up. And 2. Squeeze your abs in, you're carrying your weight. And 1, knees down, and we stretch. Very nice. Sit on your heels, interlace your fingers at the back, and stretch the arms, the pecs. And we go back. We're gonna go back. We're gonna do 4 push-ups with one leg up off the mat. It's gonna be okay, it's just 4. And then we're gonna do the other leg up. Everyone, just imagine that you wanna do a double chin. So the back of your head here is gonna be pressed towards the ceiling and your chin tucked in. And you will feel that how it is to have your head aligned and in neutral. So inhale here, lifting one leg up, and do 4 push-ups. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Foot down, and the other one is up. And 1 and 2. Doing well. 3. Very good. And 4. Knees down. And we stretch. Excellent. So you worked your arms and your pecs and your upper body. And now we stretch. Stretch back. Now let's go to the side on the elbow. Placing the circle just above the knees. And the exercise we did yesterday, or similar exercise, we're going to redo. So the hip is down, the knees are open. This is 90 at 45 degrees. Inhale here and exhale. We lift the hips up. We press the circle, open. And down, but not totally down. And lifting again. Press and lower. Lift. Press. Lower. Lift. Lower the hips. Lift the hips. And once they're lifted, then you press without lowering. That's it. Good. Keep your chest open. Push away from the mat. And 1 more. Now keep the hip lifted and we just press the circle and release. Keep the hip lifted. You can place one hand behind the head if you feel it in your neck today. And 2 more. And 1 more. And down. Excellent. Now let's stretch 2 times. And 2. And side. Now take the circle. Place it between the butt and your ankle of that outside leg. Place your hands onto the front of the mat. And now you bend the arms and up. Feeling the back of the leg and the glutes. And 3. Try to face the mat. So we have a chest rotation here. And pressing that ankle onto the circle. 6. And 7. 3 more. Pressing that circle so it doesn't escape. 2 more. And 1 more. And up, taking the circle. Feeling the back of the leg, right? Place the circle behind your feet. And lean forward. And onto the other side. Circle, just on top of the knees, feet together. Here is 90 degrees. We lower to 45. We lift the hips up, press, release, and slightly down without touching the floor. And lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lower and lift the hips, yes. We want that side of the oblique to work. That side of the glutes. Press and lower. Lift, pressed and lower and lift. 2 more. 1, 2. And now we keep lifted. Keep lifted and just press. And 2. Keep that shoulder open. Press away from the mat with the elbow. Place your hand behind your head if you want to keep your head aligned and you think it's getting out of alignment. Tucking your chin with a long neck here. And 3, 2, and 1. And down. Take the circle away. 2 stretches. And another one. Great. Now let's take the circle, place it behind the butt, so just under the butt and over the foot on the ankle. And now both hands on the floor. We're twisting towards the mat and we bend the elbows and we straighten and bend and bend. It's normal that you feel it more on one side, like we felt it more on the other side, on the other arm. And squeeze that foot against the circle. And 3. Same here, the head is not moving, it's aligned with the spine. Last one. And up, taking the roller. This time, place it, yes, behind the feet. See if you can straighten your back. Imagine I'm pulling from the top of your head. The chin is parallel to the floor. So lower your head, yes, and imagine that you pulled this direction, in this direction, but keeping the chin parallel to the floor. And now we lean forward, grab the circle where you can, and use your abs to protect your lower back, feeling the stretch underneath, behind your legs. Now bend your knees, place the circle behind your head, your hands on the other side. We start with a straight back, and now we flex the spine. Inhale here, and exhale, coming back. There you go. Great. Chin parallel to the floor, Magali, inhale and exhale. We're flexing the lower back. We're leaning back. We stay. And we exhale, we come back with a round back. And then back to straight position. Again, inhale and exhale. Flexing the spine. And hold. Stay there. It's all in the abs. Now turn right. Going back to center. Turn left. Keep that position of the chest. You're just rotating from right to left. Inhale back to center. And turn. Inhale back to center. And turn. And one more. And one more. Now we stay and hold, lifting one leg up. And down. And two. The more you lean back, the more your abs are gonna work. And one. And down. And two. And down. Now it's starting to burn the abs. Stay with me. If it doesn't burn, give more flexion here on the lower back and lean back a bit more. And last one. And now we're just gonna crunch, lower and lift. It's happening here in the hip joint, not the head. Great. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And we go down, all the way down. Stretching for a second, arms overhead, and straight legs. Placing both feet into the circle and straightening, pulling towards you. Now just leaving one leg there, other leg is straight, and you're gonna pull. Here you should leave your back into neutral position to really feel the stretch. Now we grab the circle with one hand and we go across, looking away. And flex and point the foot. And feeling all these muscles that are tensed being released. So flex and point, flex and point. Now bring back, bend the knee, bring back, and open to the other side. And we flex and point, flex and point. If you can straighten it, even better. If that's your maximum, then great. Coming back, and we changed. Pulling that leg towards the chest. Your foot is flexed, the heel is pointing this to the ceiling. Now we go across, grabbing the circle with the opposite hand, looking away, looking in the opposite direction. And point and flex, point and flex. Breathing deeply. Coming back, changing hand, and opening to the side. Ideally, you should have your hips facing the ceiling, but if you're as tight as I am, it's not going to happen. Point and flex. Excellent. Now let's put both feet in the circle. Inside the circle. Yes. Interlace your fingers behind your head, and we lift the head and the chest. We lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keep the chest high. The base of your shoulder blades should touch the mat, but everything else is off the mat. And stop, hold, and now you twist and lower the legs. Twist as you lift the knees and lower. Twist and lower. Twist. Twist. And last one. And taking your knees to your chest, and we change. So one leg is bent, one is straight. It's a tough one, just to stay that way. Interlacing your fingers behind your head, lift your chest, and we lower and lift. Big ab here. Work. Also works the leg, that leg of the bent knee, the quads. And lift and lower. Two more. One more. And now we hold and we twist and lower and lift, twist and lower and twist and twist. Bonjour Camille. And twist and twist. Two more and one and two and down. Take your knees to your chest. Do you feel the abs here? It was subtle at first and then became very hard to continue. Now let's go onto the front. I'm going to place the circle on the floor. Both hands on it. Pubic bone and hip bone against the mat, opening the legs to the width of the mat. And now the head is down, the chest is down, we feel a stretch in the shoulders. And as we're pressing the pubic bone and hip bone against the mat and squeeze the abs in, we're gonna inhale and press the straight arms onto the circle and lift the head and the chest. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs, lower the shoulders from your ears and exhale down. If you need to adjust the circle, do so. Inhale, lift the head and the chest, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abs, lower your shoulders and exhale down. And again, press and exhale down. Two more. Inhale, up. You need to lift your back as much as you can, but while using your abs, that's very important, or you can hurt yourself. Last one. And down. That's the end of the class. Leave the circle now. Come back slowly. Flex your spine. And we flex the feet. We lift the knees up. We're bending one leg after the other. Leaning forward slightly more, so the weight is on your toes. And now on the side of the straight leg, twist. Straight arm is pushing against that leg. Inhale back to center. And twist on the other side. Inhale back to center. And coming up vertebra by vertebra. All the way up. Interlacing your fingers behind your back and opening the chest, leaving the arms up. Give a big inhale and an exhale. Release your fingers.